going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As always, remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I really appreciate it. This is Stock Talk David. As always, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. I am not a financial advisor. So for this video, as always, not going to hold you long, but we are doing our September 2024 dividend recap. And although the month hasn't ended yet, we were able to see the dividends we're going to receive on the 30th. So I was able to put those in the sheet, and I think we're ready to recap September to see how much we received in dividend income / passive income. And let's jump right into it without further ado. So let's get our screen pulled up here, or in this case, the Excel sheet, and let's just see what we got going on. All right. So starting at the top, September, we received $41.48 from AMDY. We received $7.57 from AMZA. And you see, like with AMZA, you see we had a special dividend in January, but you see the steady increase. And I need to add more to this position, but you see just from the dividend being reinvested every month, you see the increase each month. Had a nice increase with AMDY. Last month we only received $17.77. This month was $41.48. AMZY, we received $106.79. which was a nice increase from the $74.47 we received last month. Broadcom AVGO 22 cents, which was up from the 18 cents previously. BITO, the ETF, Bitcoin ETF, we received $2.49, up from the $1.79 from last month. BLK received 34 cents, which was an increase from the 24 cents. So you see the pattern here. CONY, we received $151.37, which was an increase from last month. DGRO, we received 37 cents, which was an increase from the 21 cents we received last dividend payment. DIVO, we received $6, which was an increase of $5.85 from the previous month. And I'm already showing what we're going to receive that's going to hit the account on the 1st, which is going to be $6.18, which is the increase from this past month. So I like what I'm seeing from Divo. As you see here, January $4.84, then went to $5, $5.18, $5.29, $5.38, and you see the increase. You're right, $5.55, $5.71, $5.85. Then we had $6, and the next month it'll be $6.18. So we do a reinvestment in the Divo, and we also add to that position from time to time. So let's see, FDVV received our first dividend, which was 31 cents. FEPI just received FEPI dividend, $48.51, which is an increase from last month. I like to see those increases. Google, we received $23.40, which was slightly lower than what we received from the previous dividend. But man, ain't that good just to receive a dividend from Google? So this is the second dividend they paid out. Next up, GOOY, which is the yield max for Google. We received $33.31, slightly less than last month where we had $45.03. So hopefully this month or next month we will see an increase with that. As you know, Google price has come down lately. So hopefully as Google rises, we'll see a nice, a good payout. But in the meantime, we'll continue to reinvest and add more shares when the price is down. So I have no issues with that. JEPQ, $77.57 last month. I'm not mad at that at all. Big increase from the $59.10 we received the prior month. Eli Lilly, we received $1.49, which is an increase from the $1.45 we received last dividend payment. Maine had a special dividend this month, so it was we received two payments, which is a total of $9.38, which is an increase from the last time they did a special dividend, which is $8.54. Then the previous special dividend was $7.74. So you see the continuing increase in regards to Maine. So I like that. Meta, we received $3.83. slight increase from the $3.79 we received last time. Microsoft, $14.10, which is an increase from the $4.01 we received previously. Misty, MSTY, the yield max, we received $12.32, which is an increase from $8.31 we received last month and the $7 we received the prior month. NVDY, which is the yield max that follows NVIDIA, we received $55.79, which was a nice increase from last month of $47.12. Still slightly lower than what we received the prior 2 months, but I like the amount. Not mad at that. One of my sleeper ETFs, PFFA, we received $22.68. You see the pattern here. January, $20.98, $21.15, $21.32, $21.49. This is what I like to see. $21.83, $22.01, $22.18, $22.43, and now we received $22.68, which is about a share each month that's being reinvested. So let's see, QDTE, which is my new weekly paying fund. And this month, I'm going to click in the box here. We received $18.09. So I have this in 2 portfolios. So you see all the payments here that we receive every single week. And we started with 11 cents, 16 cents, $3.73, $5.06 because we added to the position. $1.65, $2.24, $2.18, $2.96. So I like what I'm seeing. This is weekly income from QDTE. So I expect that to increase over time as the funds are being reinvested. What else? We next we have QQI. We received 72 cents, which was an increase from the 64 cents last month. SCHD paid out a little bit quicker than I thought it was, but we received $28.06, slightly less from the big dividend we received the prior payout, which was $29.71. You know, big news from SCHD. They are going to do a 3-to-1 split. So that is going to add more shares. Of course, it doesn't change the value, but what I think we're going to do is we want to start up an SCHD challenge like I was doing last year, which helped grow this account, grow this position in the first place. So I think we're going to start that back up. And because I think once we do the 3-to-1 split, it's going to be in October. It's going to bring us close to 100 shares. So, you know, I like to get 100 shares. So we're going to blast through that, get to 100 shares and keep that ball rolling because, you know, this is one of the top dividend paying ETFs, SCHD. So we're going to keep investing in that. We're going to pick up our investing into this position. Next up, SCHG, 29 cents. SOXX, 20 cents. SPYG, 8 cents. And you see all these are increases from the prior payment, right? SCHG, 29 cents compared to 24 cents. SOXX, 20 cents compared to 6 cents previously. SPYG, 8 cents compared to 3 cents previously. SPYI, $1.23, up from $1.03, 84 cents, 63 cents. So you see that, this lets me know we're heading in the right direction. We're on the right track finally with these dividends. You know, I've been looking for that consistency over the last few years. I think I finally found it. So VUG, 5 cents. Hey, that's up from the 3 cents we received last time. VYM, 36 cents. Waste Management, $1.60, up from $1.44. Walmart, 30 cents, up from 27 cents previously. XLK, 11 cents, up from the 9 cents previously. And YMAG, $5.79. And let me explain YMAG. YMAG recently went from a monthly paying dividend to a weekly paying dividend. So YMAG also pays weekly now. So what you see here, you saw how we was increasing every month. $1.74, $2.73, $3.72, $4.56. Now we, last month was $7.22. But in the middle of this month, they went to a weekly. So we only received 2 payouts for this month. So next month we'll have those 4 payouts every week, and we expect this to increase as well. So for the month, we have a grand total of $676.20 for the month of September. That's the dividends we received in September, which was an increase from August when we only received, well, not only, but we received $544.31. So that brings our yearly grand total. And let me just say this: I've already seen what we can, a couple of dividend payouts we're going to receive in October. So I've already put in Divo, which I discussed, and I see my VTI payment is going to be $3.11. So we already have $9.29 added for the month of October. And like I said, that's going to be a grand total of $5,641.20 that we have received in dividend payouts for the year so far. So I think that's pretty impressive. This is more than I've ever received in a year, and we still have 3 months to go in this year. So I'm excited about that. I have a goal of 8,000. That's kind of a high-end goal. Realistically, I think it's going to be in between 7,000 and 7,500 for the year, which is good as well. And I'm just excited, man. When you're building this dividend, these dividend positions, man, it's a lot of upfront work, and it may take 2-3 years to just even get the ball rolling. But I think we're heading in the right direction. So if this year we receive, let's just say 7,000 or 7,500, I think next year we could be in between 10,000 and 12,000 for 2025, and then for 2026, that's when things are going to start getting interesting, right? We have a goal probably be between $15,000 and $20,000 of yearly dividend income in the year by the end of year 2026, and then 2027, 2028. It's going to be some life-changing opportunities that we expect with this dividend income. So we're just putting in the front end work right now, which just took a while to build up to even get to this point. And, my dividend investors, they know that. But we're doing a lot of the front end work right now, and it's going to pay off in the long run. So let's just say this is an Excel sheet, so we can do a little calculation here. We have a high-end goal of 8,000, right? Let's see what it would take to get to 8,000. So I'm going to just do here, we're going to do 8,000, and we're going to subtract that by a total here. So we are $2,358.80 away from 8,000. And let's just say, what do we need? We'll do this. What do we need to average for these 3 months to achieve this goal? Let's see. So we need an average of $786.27 for the remaining 3 months. Of course, we haven't received that yet, but who knows how the dividend payouts are going to go. So hopefully, we'll get close to it. Let's see what 7,500 to get us. So we'll change this to 7,500. So to get to 7,500, we only need an average of $619.60 for us to get to 7,500. I think that's an attainable goal. And just to get to 7,000, which I don't think should be a problem at all, we only need to average $452.93 over the last 3 months. That shouldn't be a problem. So we'll change this back to 7,500. And looks like, we should be able to hit an average of $619.60 over the remaining 3 months to get to that 7,500 year-to-date total. So, but that's a breakdown here of our September dividends. I want to show you guys something too. Let me get out of here because I know you guys see the Excel sheet, but also have this website that I use to just kind of give me, as long as I keep it updated, it gives me a track of what I expect to receive each month. So maybe a little higher, maybe a little bit lower. It's fairly accurate or in the ballpark, which is all I need. So let me just go here. just briefly, and I can show you. And this is trackyourdividends.com. And as you see here, as long as I got everything put in place here, it tells me my kind of my stock payout calendar each month. And like I said, it updates as the payouts update. But you see September here, just briefly, you can scroll down and just see the payouts that I'm expecting. So it kind of keeps me on track. And, I read off some of these numbers, are somewhat close to what we expected, right? And it's not going to be 1,000% accurate, but it just gives me an idea of what I can expect. And you see the month of October here. And like I said, you don't know the true amount until the payouts are announced and it gets updated. As long as you keep the information accurate as how many shares you have, it's able to spit out these numbers here. So I don't want to spend too much time on that, just to show you guys briefly. But yeah, that's it. That's a breakdown of our September 2024 dividend income. We've done really well this month. We're looking to close out the fourth quarter. These last 3 months have a big year already in dividend payouts. And if we can get close to that 8,000, I'll be really, really, really happy. But we're looking to have a strong finish to this year and then have a strong 2025 in dividend income. So leave me your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me know what you guys, how your dividends are looking for this month. If you invested dividend paying stocks or ETFs, let me know how it's going. And until then, man, remember to, invest in yourself. If you don't do nothing else, always invest in yourself. I'm not a financial advisor, but we do like to invest over in these parts. So, remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I really appreciate it. I will talk to you guys later.